Hey guys, it's the Black Critic Guy here to share my thoughts on two major trailers that just dropped right out of Comic-Con today. And yes, I do know there is a third one. The Deadpool trailer also leaked, but it isn't official and I personally have not seen the footage yet. But when it does get officially released, I will watch it and share my thoughts with all of you guys. But the ones that have been officially released as of today are the Batman v Superman trailer and the Suicide Squad trailer. And now I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on both. But before that, I just want to say that overall, I loved both the trailers. They did a really good job at cementing the overall tone of what the film's going to be like when they come out. And they got me really excited to check out these films when they do come out. And that's exactly what a trailer needs to do. It needs to build up hype and anticipation for the upcoming film, and they did that in flying colors. And I personally am rooting for DC to succeed with these films. I want them to win because it's just a win-win situation for the audience. We got some great movies from Marvel and some great movies from DC. What's not to like about that? I don't care about the whole fanboyism with, oh, it's all Marvel, we love Marvel, or it's all DC. At the end of the day, the fact that both DC and Marvel are stepping their games up and providing hella good movies and TV shows, we win. Everybody wins. They get their money, we get great shit. Everybody wins. Now first up is the first trailer to drop, which actually came out yesterday and not today, and that's Batman v Superman. It looks freaking fantastic. This one is even better than the first one. The first one was really good and it did set the tone really well and it didn't give much away. This one is basically the first one times 100. They do give us some awesome looking shots. They prove that freaking Ben Affleck can pull off the Batman look and make him feel like a badass. I mean, that shot where Bruce Wayne is running into the cloud of smoke and not away, I mean, come on, that is exactly what Bruce Wayne would do in a situation like that. And it does make sense now why he kind of wants to go after Superman. In the first trailer and when they first brought up the concept, it just doesn't make sense for Batman to go fight against Superman. It's just like, out of nowhere, you're just gonna fight this guy. In this trailer, they show us why he wants to fight him. He just feels like the guy is out of hand, and especially what he did with Metropolis, he's kind of justified in that sentiment. And he looks freaking awesome as the Batman. I'm gonna say that right now, especially in that robotic suit. Holy shit. There's this one shot where he turns on like the bat signal and it's just his blue eyes glowing in the darkness. That looked freaking awesome. And I know a lot of people are talking about that one shot where he looks like he's pointing down, doing that pose from The Dark Knight Returns. Don't think I didn't notice that. And it is a cool shot. It's just, I feel like there were other cool shots in the film. Like, oh my god. The one where you have the old Robin suit and it says, you know, ha ha, definitely, that's the Joker. That is the shrine to Jason Todd when the Joker killed him. That was freaking awesome. And I do like how the trailer also wasn't very Batman-centric. It really easily could have just been Batman everything. They do give Kal-El, or Clark Kent, or Superman, whatever you want to call him, his day in the sun. Although I did find it weird that he doesn't really have a line in the trailer from my recollection. I mean, Lois Lane had a line, Morpheus had a line, his mom gave him a freaking speech in the trailer, freaking Lex Luthor, who we will talk about real soon, has a few lines in the trailer, Batman's talking throughout the entire trailer, Alfred says something, some girl played by Holly Hunter has a line, but Superman doesn't get to say anything in the trailer? Got kind of weird considering his name is on the freaking trailer as one of the main characters. You could at least throw like one or two sound bites of the guy into the trailer, but that's really just a nitpick. I do like that they're holding Superman responsible for the catastrophe that happens in Metropolis in the opening scene, saying, you know, you gotta bring this person to trial, and they do have like a trial kind of scene. You have Superman like levitating down and people standing against barricades holding signs like, go home alien, and we hate you, and all that stuff. And it makes sense. They're mad, they're angry, this random creature from outer space desecrates their city. Why wouldn't they be riled up by that? I'm curious to see what direction they'll take this courtroom scene and if it will be like a big part of the film, which I personally would love to see. How he would explain his actions for what he did in Metropolis. I mean, who doesn't want to hear him explain that? He easily could have took that shit to space. Wonder Woman, played by Gal Gadot, surprisingly also makes an appearance in this trailer. I know it's weird to say surprisingly, but I didn't expect them to reveal her so quickly in some scenes in the trailer. I thought they were going to save that for the movie, but I'm actually happy that they did put some of these scenes in there, because I'm convinced that Gal Gadot could portray Wonder Woman very well. I mean, she has the looks, she has the toughness, the physique. I mean, that scene where she kind of like does this whole sonic boom thing, it looked freaking epic and freaking cool. But the one scene that really stood out to me, it was very short, and I'm sure a lot of you noticed it, was this really small look exchange between Bruce Wayne and Gal Gadot. And I was like, yes, they're actually gonna do it. Maybe they're gonna do the whole Batman Wonder Woman romance for the DC Cinematic Universe. And if they do that, that earns them so many points in my book. The action scenes in this trailer as well, I mean, they look freaking fantastic. I want to see this fight between Batman and Superman and how freaking brutal it's gonna get. Like, they don't really show much, which is good. It's a good thing. But what they show, I mean, it's freaking awesome. And I want to know who Wonder Woman is fighting in the trailer, because Wonder Woman actually decks out in her warrior outfit. Is she fighting Superman too, or is she like fighting Batman? Or are they teaming up against Superman? So many things going in my head. I'm just really excited. I love this trailer. And then it took a turn with Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. I'm sorry, I still can't see him as Lex. The guy looks like a freaking hippie in this trailer with the long hair, and he's talking to the senator. He's like, there's only one lie, Senator. Demons don't come from under the ground, they come from the sky. But the one line that just, it killed it. I was like, that, whoever wrote that, or whoever told Jesse Eisenberg to say this line, whoever put that scene in the trailer definitely did not hit its mark. At least that's what I'm thinking, because it was supposed to be either funny or menacing, but it was neither. And that's the scene where he's like, the red capes are coming. The red capes are coming. What is that? Is that supposed to be like funny? Is that supposed to show like his demented side, or is it supposed to be a reference to the comics or to something? All I know is that it killed it for me. I was kind of on the fence. I didn't like the look, but then he said that line, and I'm like, no. They're also introducing kryptonite into this world, which, I mean, when you're fighting Superman, I mean, there's only one thing you can really use against the guy, although they're gonna have to explain how Lex has one big-ass piece of kryptonite and why he loves it so damn much. All I really cared about was seeing them pull off an epic trailer, and they definitely did it here. The action scenes look freaking awesome. All the actors besides one of them pull off the role, and I'm really excited to see it. Really stoked. It's a solid trailer. Next on the chopping block, the Suicide Squad trailer. Now, I've been on the fence with this film ever since they announced it back in 2013. Could be good, could be bad. I just needed some convincing. And there have been some good developments with the film, like the casting choices, picking David Ayers to write and direct, as I feel like he could pull off a despicable team as the Suicide Squad based on his other films. But then there have been other choices that I haven't been so fond of, like the looks for the characters, Jared Leto as the Joker. Yes, I know you're all gonna crucify me for saying that, but when I look at the guy, I don't see the Joker. I don't see him pulling it off at all. I personally still stand by my statement that Jake Gyllenhaal would have made a better, more menacing Joker, which is really ironic when you think about it, since his co-star in Brokeback Mountain was Heath Ledger, who was the Joker before Jared Leto. But I still believe Jake Gyllenhaal would have made a better Joker, just in my opinion. Didn't like that choice. And then there was the whole leaked set photos where people were just going crazy about, oh look, here's another leaked photo from Suicide Squad. Oh man, this film is looking really good. I'm so excited. And I was just sitting there like, it's just a picture, dude. That picture doesn't say if the film's gonna be good or not. It just gives us a little snapshot of what they're filming. It doesn't say much besides that. The only thing that would really convince me is if I saw footage from the film, a trailer for the film. And now my wish has come true, as they have released the first look trailer for Suicide Squad. And I gotta say, I am 3/4 convinced that this film is gonna be freaking awesome. The overall atmosphere and tone of the trailer just, it fits. It's really good. And I really like that they chose the I Started a Joke song. It's just really good. It fits with the whole melancholic dark tone of the trailer and is quite clever when you think about it, as the song is called I Started a Joke, and the big reveal at the end of the trailer, it meshed really well. Although, I'm not gonna lie, when hearing the person singing the song, it kind of reminded me of the I have no strings to hold me down from the Avengers trailer, and I'm thinking to myself, did they just rip off the Avengers again? I mean, it's already a team-up movie with all of these kind of, not A-list, I guess, kind of C-list villains, and they're teaming up, and they have this eerie music. By the way, I don't think the trailer even alerts us to who the endgame bad guy is for this film. Not at all, which is probably a good thing. I don't want to know just yet. This is supposed to just build up anticipation, and they did their job really well, as this film doesn't come out for another year. But, again, I'm getting sidetracked. The song was really good, like, solid. And the camera work for the trailer, too, it looked fantastic. The opening shot where it just starts zooming in on these people sitting around a table eating food, it looked beautiful. The entire trailer looks beautiful, and it doesn't give away anything. It doesn't really give away any plot details. It shows us the characters, how they look, kind of like some of their interactions, and the team itself, they look freaking awesome. There's one shot in the trailer where most of the team is like walking in a straight line all together, and I'm like, yeah, I can buy that these guys are a team. They might not like each other, but they're a team. They look pretty badass, and I do like that Katana was at the front of the line. I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with her, as I like Asian characters in film, and she looks like a freaking badass. Hell, I love that girl from Miho from Sin City. She could be another Miho. Really excited. Will Smith does a really good job as Deadshot, although if I'm correct, Deadshot doesn't really show his face as much as he did in this trailer, but it is Will Smith after all. Margot Robbie, even by the way she looks, I still think she is the perfect choice for Harley Quinn. She can do the accent. All she has to do is show me that she can really bring that personality to life. And in this trailer, she does, actually. There's some shots where I'm like, that is Harley Quinn right there. In fact, the first time you see her, she's like hanging from her like jail cell bars. I'm like, hanging, but like hanging and just levitating up there. I'm like, that is definitely something Harley Quinn would do. She's just freaking deranged. And you got Captain Boomerang a little bit. You see El Diablo. Killer Croc actually looks better in the trailer than he did in the pictures. I wasn't buying him in the pictures. In the trailer, though, he looks freaking awesome. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with them. You see the Enchantress a few times in the trailer, although, well, what does she do? I don't really know who the Enchantress... I don't really know much about the Suicide Squad, by the way. Not like a big fan of it. I'm just very curious. This film got me, or this trailer got me curious. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, perfect freaking casting. She is gonna really kill it as Amanda Waller. In fact, that whole scene where she's sitting around the table talking to these other people and just like, yeah, I'm making a team of bad guys and I will control them because I'm Amanda Waller, bitch. I'm like, yes, she could do it. But now let's talk about the one issue I have with this trailer, and it's a big one. It's a really big one, and I'm probably gonna be crucified for this again. Jared Leto as the Joker. Jared, I know you're not watching this video right now, but buddy, we need to talk. You had one job to do in this trailer. One job. Convince me that you can pull this role off. Prove to me that you are worth all this hype and that everybody who's backing you up was right to back you up. In watching this trailer, the final scenes of the trailer, no, I wasn't convinced. Hell, even the laugh was weak. I know they're not trying to make him the next Heath Ledger Joker, they're going a different direction, totally fine. But the one thing that all Jokers have been in the past, they have at least been menacing. When I see this Joker, I'm not frightened. I'm not intimidated by this Joker whatsoever. In fact, he looks more like a clown than freaking Jack Nicholson as the Joker. At least with him, dude, that smile of his was freaking creepy as hell. Nothing about this Joker, from the trailers that I've seen so far, proves to me that he pulled it off. And even that one line at the end that he says, he's like, oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you really, really bad. That was supposed to be his selling line. Kind of like that one soundbite from The Dark Knight where it just had him, the Joker, talking. He does the laugh, the laugh. Oh! This shit gave me chills, and I didn't even see him. I just heard him. It gave me chills. I saw this Joker. I heard this Joker. No, still, I'm not intimidated by him. And it's not because he's skinny, and it's not because it's Jared Leto, or it's kind of because it's Jared Leto, but it's just, I don't feel like he can capture the Joker. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention about the trailer. Batman actually drops in for a couple of seconds. He's like hanging on to the Joker's ride. Yes, that is the Joker's ride. From the set photos that we saw, that's the Joker's ride right there. And that's pretty awesome to see. Again, though, I'm just not convinced with the Joker. That's the one thing that kind of killed me. I was really, really looking forward to seeing the reveal of the Joker in this trailer. Didn't live to expectation. I'll have to see another one because, like, this wasn't good enough. Not at all. Not even close. Everything else is fine. Jared Leto as the Joker? Sorry. If you guys liked it, totally fine. It's just, no, not for me. I'm not convinced yet. And those, ladies and gentlemen, were my personal thoughts on the Batman v Superman trailer and the Suicide Squad trailer. And if you have not seen these trailers yet, I'll put links in the description to both trailers. Here you go, check them out for yourselves. But if you have seen them, what did you think about them? Did you really enjoy them? Did they get you really hyped to see these films? Or were they really average and didn't really sell you on these films? Comment below and let me know. And please let me know what you guys thought about Jared Leto's portrayal of the Joker in the Suicide Squad trailer. Because again, not convinced. That kind of just killed it for me. I know I keep talking about it, but damn it. That's the one thing that kind of had to be pulled off with the Suicide Squad trailer, and it just wasn't for me. So anyway, stay tuned. Anime review tomorrow, hopefully, and top 10 list on Wednesday. And until then, guys, if you would like to be a part of the Black Critic crew and not miss out on a single awesome video on this channel, please hit that subscribe button below, like this video if you really enjoyed it, and I'm talking about the second, the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube. That was my Batman impression. Sorry.